Look, we'll have an important meeting on the chemical weapons in Syria, which is for us a top priority for many reasons, because what is at stake is the situation in Syria and the fight against impunity there, but also, by extension, the very future of the international non-proliferation regime in the chemical field in particular. So in our views, the authors of these barbaric acts, since we know that chemical weapons are used time and again in Syria, whoever they are, must not remain unpunished. They need to be identified and held accountable. We cannot accept any obstruction of the international community's action on accountability. This is simply not acceptable. This is why we as France took the initiative and the lead with this initiative launched 2 weeks ago in Paris with the International Partnership Against Impunity in the use of chemical weapons. This initiative, as you know, got a tremendous support from many countries across the world. It is neither a tool for political ends nor a restricted club of members. This partnership that we took the initiative of is both universal, applying to any perpetrator, and open to all countries willing to join it. Since I know you will ask me, we also support an attribution mechanism, a new attribution mechanism, but any effort in this direction will need to respect the essential standards of independence, professionalism, and impartiality that guided the creation of the gym. So here we are.
The fact that chemical weapons have been used again, does it just not highlight the impotence of the Security Council?
I think you are very right. The fact that the use of chemical weapons continues time and again in Syria is a challenge to the very authority of the Security Council. And that's why we as France call, and we never end calling, for every member of the Security Council to finally assume their responsibilities, to unite and to take action. This is absolutely needed in order to restore the situation in Syria, in order to fight against impunity there and everywhere, in order to save the chemical international non-proliferation regime, which is the most elaborated of all regimes of non-proliferation. So if we are not able to stop these regimes from being degraded time and again, there is an existential risk for the very future of the non-proliferation regime that we as the international community patiently built over the last decades, and which is now, in my views, in our views, one of the greatest achievements of the international community. So yes, a lot is at stake, and yes, the Security Council has to finally take its responsibilities on this existential matter.
Ambassador, is the Russian draft dead on chemical weapons?
As you know, as I said, we also support the creation of a new attribution mechanism, provided that it respects the essential standards of independence, professionalism, and impartiality that guided the creation of the gym. So it's according to these criteria, and these 3 criteria in particular, that will move ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Not viable.